7. Dwarf pear trees. Let's move to pears in containers. With the right rootstock and variety, pears adapt to pot life wonderfully. Choose a dwarf or semi-dwarf rootstock, plant in a large container around 20 inches diameter, place in full sun, and protect in winter if needed. Check if your chosen variety needs a pollination partner or if it's self-fertile. According to small space fruit tree guides, pears are among the solid options for container growing. Why pears? Because when they fruit, the yield is surprisingly good for the size of the tree. In a limited space setting, this means big reward for relatively little garden. And for a patio or small backyard, a potted pear becomes an elegant and edible focal point. 8. Avocado trees in containers for warm, protected climates. Here's a more ambitious pick: potted avocado trees. If you live in a warm climate or you've got a greenhouse indoor extension, a container-grown avocado can be spectacular. Use a large, deep pot, full sun, well-draining soil, and regular feeding. And if frost threatens, either bring it indoors or provide protection. Container-growing fruit crops guides stress that roots in containers are more exposed to cold than ground-planted trees. The reward? If conditions align, you'll harvest substantial fruit from a tree in a pot. For someone with a balcony or small yard in a warm zone, this is the kind of project that feels upscale yet manageable. And one tree might offer enough fruit to make the effort worthwhile. Nine. Dwarf mango or compact mango cultivars for warm or indoor extension. And now mangoes for containers. If you're in a tropical, subtropical zone, or you can bring the tree indoors into greenhouse for cooler months, a compact mango cultivar, or dwarf mango, is an exciting choice. Select a warm, sunny spot, a large and deep pot, good drainage, and regular feeding. If you experience cooler winters, plan to have the container indoors or moved. According to dwarf fruit tree guides, these trees are container viable if you pick the right variety and care regime. Why choose this? Because mangoes produce large, high-value fruit. So even a small tree in a pot can yield a rewarding harvest. It's perfect for enthusiasts who want something a bit special for their balcony or small garden. 10. Smart container choice. Self-pollinating dwarf rootstock fruit trees. For our final highlight, when you're working in small spaces, the smartest move is choosing trees that combine dwarf or semi-dwarf rootstock, are self-pollinating or minimal pollination requirements, and suit container life. In other words, go for varieties bred or adapted for pots. Use the largest practical container for your spot. Ensure full sun, good drainage, regular feeding, and manage your watering vigilantly. Container growing guidelines emphasize that sufficient sunlight, good soil, and consistent watering are keys to success. When you pick well, you'll get maximum fruit in minimal space. And that's exactly what this list has been about. Containers don't limit your aspirations. They just require smart planning, the right trees, and good care. (11) Dwarf, container-friendly apricot trees. Apricots in pots? Yes. If you choose dwarf or patio-style apricot trees, you can enjoy full-sized apricots from a compact container-grown tree. Many apricot trees bred for container gardening stay small and manageable yet still flower and fruit reliably. For best results, use a pot approximately 18 to 20 inches, 45 to 50 centimeters diameter, with good drainage and loam-based or compost-rich soil. Give the tree full sun, water consistently, but avoid waterlogging and prune lightly to keep shape. With proper care, you can harvest sweet apricots even from a small balcony or patio. Compact, dwarf orange or tangerine trees. Oranges or tangerines in pots? Definitely. Dwarf citrus trees like compact orange or tangerine varieties are among the easiest fruit trees to grow in containers. Use a pot about 18 to 22 inches, 45 to 55 centimeters diameter. Well-draining soil and place the pot in full sun 6 to 8 hours daily. Container citrus trees benefit from regular watering since pot soil dries quickly, and periodic feeding with a peating. Citrus benefit from regular watering since pot soil dries quickly, and periodic feeding with a treating with a rejoice benefit from regular watering since pot soil dries quickly, and periodic feeding with a citrus-friendly fertilizer. With proper care, you'll enjoy fragrant blossoms and fresh citrus fruit, perfect for small space gardeners. 13. Small, patio-ready cherry trees. Cherry in a pot? Yes, there are cherry tree varieties, especially patio or dwarf types, designed for containers and small gardens. For container success, choose a dwarf patio cherry variety. Use a pot about 18 to 22 inches, 45 to 55 centimeters diameter. Ensure plenty of sun and keep soil well drained. Regular watering is necessary. Container soil dries faster, and in some cases you may need 2 trees for pollination, unless you pick self-fertile varieties. Over time, even a small potted cherry tree can provide nice yields of fresh cherries. Small, container-friendly mango trees for suitable climates, indoor greenhouse. Mango in a pot? Possible. For warmer climates, or if you can provide greenhouse indoor protection, compact mango cultivars can grow in containers and still yield fruit. Use a large, deep pot, at least approximately 20 to 24 inches, 50 to 60 centimeters diameter, with a well-draining, nutrient-rich soil mix. Place in full sun and ensure warm conditions ideal for tropical or subtropical climates. Since container-grown mangoes have limited root space, you'll need to manage size via pruning and care. But if done right, even a potted mango tree can give delicious fruit without a large yard. Compact dwarf fig trees, special container varieties. Fig trees already are among the top choices for containers, especially dwarf or patio-bred fig varieties that adapt very well to pot life. With a pot approximately 18 to 20 inches, 45 to 50 centimeters diameter, good loamy or compost-rich soil, and full sun, a potted fig tree can thrive. Figs like that often tolerate confined roots and still produce sweet, abundant figs. For climates with colder winters, you can move pots to sheltered spots or indoors to protect from frost. Conclusion: thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're feeling inspired to choose one or more of these productive fruit trees for pots and small spaces, and to start turning even the tiniest patio, balcony, or small garden into a fruitful oasis. If you enjoyed this video and want more small space gardening ideas, container fruit tree tips, and compact outdoor living inspiration, please hit subscribe, tap the little bell icon, and give this video a like. Grow happy, harvest fresh. And I'll see you in the next video.